Hey YouTube, and welcome to another one of these weird tier list videos that we're doing for Pocket Incoming. Right, this time it's not actually a tier list. What we're going to do is we're just going to show you what an ideal team sort of looks like. Let's start with the water team, because I'd argue that's probably the most complete. So the core of the water team is the trio of Manaphy, is going to be Kyogre, and it's going to be Ashes Greninja if we can find him on this list. You'd think I'd put some pre-work into this. No, absolutely not. So your core trio is going to be these three. Once you're happy with those three, you're going to want to start to work on maybe a Magiana, because just provides extra support. And you could throw in Volcanion, who is absolutely excellent. Just cannot find him. Now you're going to say, why have you put in Magiana? Isn't that a steel guy? Yeah, but Fortress, right? So you go 3 water, and then you build Fortress because he already works well with the water team. So by throwing in Magiana, you don't actually lose anything. So why wouldn't you, right? And then you have a flex option. You have a final option of who you want to play, and it's tough because you could sort of throw in anyone. You could throw in Suicune if you really want as an S rank. But I think for most people, it's going to be something like Xerneas, get a nice healer in there. Alternatively, you could throw in maybe a Celebi, but I don't see the point in Celebi as much. I think Xerneas is probably a good way to round that out. Once you're happy with that, we can now look at the fire team. So the fire team is going to play... I'm just going to reset that. I probably should have kept it on the screen a little bit longer, but ayo, we don't really need to. So let's have a look at the fire team. So, firstly, Victini. Oh no. Fire team. I've just realised I haven't actually saved this. There you go. Fire team. We're going to go Victini. And again, we're going to go with probably... It's going to sound insane, but I'm going to throw in the Fortress duo again. I think if you're building a good fire team, you should probably have Volcanion in there. Because he works. Like, Volcanion absolutely works. And if Volcanion works, Magiana should also be in there. Again, tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you don't think that's a good option, but it's got to be. You should have your primary SS as well. The fire team, just like the water team, has a nice SS in Groudon, so definitely be picking Groudon up. And then you just need to find some extra fire options. So you could go Reshiram, you could go Ho-Ho, you could also go maybe like Blaziken if you want Blaziken. But that is typically the sort of fire team that I would be looking at. You can also throw in things like Celebi or Xerneas as extras, but this is going to be like, maybe I call this like extras if needed. And I would probably actually drop Ho-Ho into that list. But yeah, so that's probably where I would be sitting. I don't have a picture for Blaziken. Again, I'm not that organised. Once you're happy with that, we are going to have a quick look at that Steel team. So let's do Steel. And then we'll use this for extras. Let me know if you like this style of video, because, you know, they are actually fun to make. If not, we can always look at making more videos that are actually in-game. Right, for Steel team, the first guy you're going to want is your primary carry. It's going to be your boy Genesect, so let's throw him straight in there. There is no Steel team without Genesect. And then you want to throw in your other Steel boys. So you're going to be looking at the likes of Magiana, who is Steel. Like, I think it's important to note that he is actually Steel and is the best support for Steel. And then you want to run Solgaleo for sure, who's another Steel type. If we can find him on this list, that's going to make our life a lot easier. I've got too many Pokemon on here. There we are, Solgaleo. Nice and easy. So your core Steel team is going to look like that. And then you have a couple of options, right? You could either go... I think you could go Dialga, right? I need to like double check. That is the Steel option. Yeah, Dialga is a Steel option. I would probably put him in as one of the main units. I think he provides a lot of support. And I just believe Dialga's a very good option. It's just hard to star him up, I guess. But yeah, I would go Dialga in there. Oh, and oh my god, I almost forgot Melmetal. Having Solgaleo and Melmetal as the 2 tanks is just fantastic. Like, what more do you want in life? And then your last option, you do have one more option here. It's probably to go again with any of the filler units. So our standard filler units are going to be that, probably in that order. Oh, and Jirachi. See, it's all coming to me slowly. Jirachi is steel. You might want to throw Jirachi in there. If you, for some reason, in fact, I'd probably put that as the order. You can always drop Dialga and then use one of these guys, but that's going to be your primary steel team. Enjoy that. And then lastly, we're looking at the best team in the world. We're going to be looking at Ghost Team. You're probably thinking to yourselves, but the Ghost Team isn't done. I don't care. This is my video. I don't care. It's like, no, that's mean. But no, if you want to start working your Ghost Team, you're more than welcome to. So to start on your Ghost Team, all you would need to do is grab yourself a Marsh Daddy, grab yourself a Giratina, grab yourself one of these beautiful looking Zororas. I am literally just showing you my team at this point. I would actually run Hooper. I don't own him, but I would run Hooper. And then for now, throw in one of those and throw in one of those. In the future, these two will drop. You're going to want to put in Shiny Mega Gengar, and you're going to want to put in Lunala on release. But for now, that's your Ghost Team. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.